Hey world, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me today. Just making a quick 4-minute video because there's something that I want to also shine a light on today. Just got off the call with several coaching calls, and there's been a common theme in the last 2 days, not just for my clients, but also even for myself. And so I've noticed that there's been a few nuggets of wisdom that are coming through. So I wanted to share that with you today because it might just help you. So I've titled this video Anxiety, which is not that sexy of a topic, and yet so many of us deal with it, struggle with it, hide it, are ashamed of it, pretend like it doesn't exist, all of these different things. Now, anxiety is essentially worrying about something that has not yet come to pass, meaning we're imagining our future, and we're not actually imagining a future that is bright or happy or exciting or something that actually could be a beautiful experience for ourselves. We're imagining the absolute worst, and we're feeling and sensing whatever it is that we're imagining that could potentially happen and that we're actually afraid of happening, and we're sensing and feeling it right now. So if you're like me and you're up to big things in the world, or you're ambitious and you're very success oriented and you want the most out of life, and you might be building a business, or you might be proceeding at your professional job, trying to climb the ladder, or maybe you're in a relationship and you're wanting to create something wonderful, spectacular with that other person, or maybe you're looking for a relationship and feeling anxious about the fact that it hasn't yet come to pass. Okay, so all 3/4 of these scenarios can produce the same state, which is the state of anxiety. And that is totally normal. It's completely understandable to feel that when we're imagining the worst. So what I found that really helped my clients over the last couple of days, and also helped me, because some of my master coaches and my friends, help coach me through these types of scenarios, is really just getting a perspective shift and inviting some new possibilities in the way that we're seeing things and in the way that we are imagining the future. Okay, so number one, anxiety is, in fact, a state that we feel when we're imagining something that does not serve us, or we're imagining something like the absolute worst case scenario, or something that we're afraid of. So let me give you an example. Sometimes, even in my coaching business, sometimes I get afraid that there's going to be this feeling like I can't do it. I can't really get into my mindset what it is that I want. And so since I can't imagine it, I can't feel it, I can't sense it, guess what happens? I start feeling like I just can't do it. And the same thing happens even with my clients. And so we do a quick little perspective shift. Now, I've got a guest actually, so I'm going to open the door. Alrighty, so just be a moment for that. Oh, I have a surprise guest, which is nice. And I should say that she's a surprise guest for me. All right, my business partner, and actually we're about to head into, I'm gonna wrap this up and give that little nugget that I promised, okay? So, this is something that we all secretly struggle with. And what I have found is that my clients wait and wait and wait, and it builds up, and they forget to ask questions. They forget to be curious. They forget that whatever that is that they're imagining, they need to imagine something else. Because the brain and the mind, whatever you put in front of it, it will focus on it. And if we're putting in front of it an imagined future that seems chaotic, or that we're afraid of the result, or for example, let's say you're trying to go ahead and obtain a new position at your job, or you're trying to build a new business, or you're seeking out a love partner, whatever that might be, and you're imagining like you're going to fail, or you're imagining that you couldn't possibly know what the right things to say or do would be, or it's just too hard. These things come up all the time, and we forget to ask a different question, perhaps a better question. And so a tool that I gave my client today was to get back into curiosity and start your mindset off completely with a new question. And that question is, I wonder what else is possible for me. And I had my client say it in several different ways, and in such a way that it actually completely changed their emotional state. So let me give you an example. Here's the fun part. The brain loves childlike behavior. Okay, so we're going to play a little bit. Now, if you say, I wonder what else is possible for me. Now, I'm going to dare you to try that. okay? Because sometimes we get stuck and stuck and stuck and even further stuck in our same damn thinking that we get more and more and more and more and more anxiety. So in the comfort of your own home with me right here, face to face on this video, go ahead and try that. And I'm gonna invite you to try it 10 times, okay? And each time get more and more ridiculous. I know this sounds ridiculous and you might not even do it, but that's okay. If you're in this state right now and you're wanting a quick shift and a mini breakthrough, then go ahead and try it and get ridiculous, get childlike, get curious, and notice how your body changes and notice what happens in terms of your emotional state, okay? Now, with my particular client today, it was amazing because the result that she got was she noticed after the 10th time of saying it, and it was the most ridiculous time, I said, now check in with your body. How do you feel? And they said, oh my God, I actually feel happy. And I said, did anything physically change in your reality yet? She said, no. And guess what happened after that? She started bursting out laughing, which was completely different than her emotional state only 15 minutes prior to that. Okay, and so that's why mini breakthroughs, quick mind frame shifts, having a very strong and powerful coach or mentor in your life can be so beneficial, because sometimes it's just a matter of scooping you out of your own, I guess, cycling pattern and invite a different thought, invite a different way of thinking, a different way, a new perspective shift, a fresh perspective shift. Now, I have my coaches do that for me all the time, and I love to do that for people. So that's what I want to share with you today, to give you that quick little nugget, and that is anxiety, what to do when you're secretly struggling. There you have it, a really fast, quick, and easy tactic for a mini breakthrough every single time. All right, so I would love to hear from you. Success and Beyond TV is progressing beautifully. I want to know what other problems we can solve, okay? I am an excellent problem solver. I'm a strategist, a consultant, an international speaker. I've served over 10,000 people and counting as of last year. In fact, when I speak to my accountant this year, we're going to find out just how many more we did in 2015. And it's exciting, you know, it's powerful. It's possible for you to experience success and beyond. With that being said, can't wait to hear from you. Mwah! Thank you, and happy Friday, TGIF. Actually, thank God it's every day. All right, bye for now.